Hello there, Fit Golfers. My name is Carolina and I'm the Fit Golfer Girl. And this week we have a special guest who is going to be talking to us about the rotator cuff, scapular stability, and their importance for having a good golf swing and preventing injury. But first, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and bring the driving range to your home with one of Rocket Sports nets. Click the link in the description to get 15% off. Let's get started. Let's meet our special guest, Domenic Pompile.
Good evening, this is Domenic Pompile here with Carolina Romero. I'm a licensed physical therapist and certified strength and conditioning specialist with 20 years experience in outpatient orthopedics. I treat patients from Olympic athletes to NFL athletes, Major League Baseball, PGA, all the way down to weekend warriors, high school, college athletes, and regular moms and pops.
Our first question was submitted by Carl via Instagram. Why are shoulder injuries so common in golfers?
Key thing to note about the shoulder joint in itself, it is the most mobile joint in the human body. It is the least stable. It's bound to be injured or put to risk and therefore potential injury. Key thing to also note is that the congruency of that joint is like a golf ball sitting on a tee. No pun intended if we're talking about golf here, but there is not much congruency there. Therefore, maximizing function to the shoulder, rotator cuff strength, or overall strength, you need to maximize scapular mobility and stability, and then follow through with proper strengthening of the rotator cuff, but also the periscapular area.
The next question was submitted by Chris via Instagram. What shoulder and rotator cuff exercises should I be doing to improve my golf game?
First, we're going to start with the Subscapularis muscle. It is a very powerful muscle, and if too tight, it's going to restrict the shoulder and also the neck from proper motion. So Carolina is just side lying on her left, pretty much almost her armpit area, and just maintaining her body weight pressure in there. And what that's allowing is deep pressure releases tight tissue. When that area is nice and loose, the scapula is going to move well, and therefore the shoulder is going to move properly and optimally as well. She would stay here for about 20 to 30 seconds. Making sure she's not getting any pain or numbness or radiating pain down into her arm and hand, and then she would go ahead and rest. We're going to perform a self-myofascial release to the pectoral minor here, and what she's simply doing is she's maintaining pressure into her pectoral minor, because if it's too tight and restricted, we're not going to get what we call scapular depression, and then impeded scapular motion will lead to shoulder pain. So technically, she would stay here for 20 to 30 seconds to tolerance, making sure she's not getting too much pain, stress, or any numbness or tingling in the arm. And then when she was done, she would simply remove herself, rest a little bit, and then repeat if she'd like to. All right, folks, we're going to begin with what we call a scaption raise. It's a scaption angle. And what she will do is she's going to raise her arms up and then try to draw her shoulder blades downward. And then back. Making sure there's no elbow bend here, and then back down. And as she reaches all the way up to the ceiling, she's trying to drive those shoulder blades down, and then all the way back to the starting position. Alright folks, we're going to perform a scapular stabilization movement here. Again, the scapula are driven by the core and ultimately some hip power as well. So what we're going to look to do is just to bring her shoulder blades together as her chest slowly drops to the floor, and then she pushes away, rounding them out. The beautiful thing is I can use her lower half, her glutes, to help, and as well as her core to develop power here, but keeping these shoulder blades retracted and then protracted is essential to firing the muscles to allow for proper mobilization here and decompress the anterior and posterior aspects of the shoulder.
The next question was submitted by Sam via Twitter. My golf pro says my rounded shoulders are ruining my golf swing and putting me at risk for shoulder injury. Why?
Here. Now what happens is some of the structures may be tight here. She may be living and working here all day, so we get shortened and tightened here and it rotates forward. When she begins movement here in an improper angle, we're going to be putting a lot of stress on that area, undue stress, which can be very detrimental to the shoulder, the rotator cuff, as well as her cervical spine. Our objective would be to lengthen her structures anteriorly that are tight, retract her, and maintain this humeral head in the glenoid in a retracted world, and then she will be able to function very well out here. Until we get there, she may get compensation and potential pain.
Don't forget to follow Domenic on social media for more great tips on how to stay healthy and maximize your body function in order to play the best golf of your life. Alright, Fit Golfers, that's it for this week. If you want me to be your golf fitness coach, click the link in the description or check out the Fit Golfer Girl blog to learn more about my online golf fitness training programs. Follow me on social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you have any questions, send me an email at fitgolfergirl@gmail.com. See you guys next week. Mwah.